Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, did you know this? Oh my God.
Oh my God, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Shawty lovely and Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is full. Shawty lovely and Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shawty lovely and Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Oh yeah, Shawty lovely and Nicole. Everywhere. Shawty lovely and Nicole, oh yeah. Grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.
And part of the reason why you don't know who you are is because you keep on chasing people. Why are you going to continue to chase somebody where the chase is not even mutual? I'm going to continue chasing somebody where the emotional investment and the emotional commitment is not even being reciprocated. That means I have to lose much more of myself to pursue this person rather than actually knowing who I am, knowing my worth, knowing what it is that I value, and finding somebody who is compatible. Because even when it comes to compatibility, that also comes with compatibility on the pursuit. That's one of the reasons why you keep on losing yourself, baby.
I've been there. I've said those long paragraphs. I've stayed too long. I've made excuses, all because I didn't want to feel rejected. But rejection is not always a loss. Sometimes it's for the better. Sometimes it's God trying to protect you from a situation that you had no business being in. You're not supposed to be there, but we chase because we think that if they finally come back, it means we're lovable. It means we're good enough. But hear me out. Your worth can't be proven through convincing someone to stay. It's proven by what you tolerate, what you accept, what you choose to walk away from. I come to realize that real love doesn't require begging. It doesn't make you guess. It doesn't leave you constantly wondering what you did wrong. That's not love. That's you calling pain love because that's what you're used to. So if you find yourself constantly chasing someone who doesn't want you, pause for a second and ask yourself, what am I really looking for here? Because it's not them. It's something deeper. It's self-worth. It's closure. It's validation. But none of that could be found in somebody else. It has to come from you. From deciding that you no longer place your value in someone's indecisions. It comes from saying that if you don't choose me, I'm choosing myself. And that right there, that's the shift. That's when healing starts happening. Not when they come back. Not when they apologize. But when you no longer need them to. So stop chasing. Start reflecting. You're not too much. You're not too broken. You got so used to less, and now it's time to raise your standards. I love you guys, and I know how hard it is to let somebody go that you thought that you would have forever. But chasing someone who doesn't see your value is always gonna lead you further from yourself. Always. At some point, you gotta wake up. You got to wake up and tell yourself that you don't need them. Tell yourself that you are good enough, that you're gonna be fine without them. And that's the message I want to leave you guys with today. I want you guys to really lock in, to really want to do better, to realize that you are your own person, that without them, you're still you. But you gotta look for that person again. You gotta find that person that you lost. You gotta find that person. And it only starts when you want to actually put in the work.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, 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 hey. Hello, Facebook family, friends. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole.
Oh, I got a problem.
All right, y'all. We got a good one, but a deep one today, everybody. We are talking about why do we chase the ones who don't want us. This topic is gonna hit deep for some of us right here, especially myself. Oh my goodness. Oh myself. It's gonna hit deep.
Why do we? We have a guest joining us today as well. I'm gonna let Leah Nicole do the honors of introducing him.
All right. So, why is it that the heart wants what or who it clearly can't have? Why do we chase the emotionally unavailable, the distant, the uninterested, while ignoring the ones who actually show up for us? Is it trauma? Is it trauma, ego, chemistry, or just bad taste? Today, we are peeling back the layers of one of the most frustrating, addictive patterns in modern love, chasing the ones who don't want us. So, buckle up because it is definitely about to get personal.
Personal. Y'all give me 1 second so I can flip us around. It just seems out of order where we're not in the places that we need to be. Sorry about that, y'all. I hit a button and it messed it up, so I apologize.
Right. All right. So we have a special guest coming on. One of my very good close friends. A talented actor. He goes by the name of Ken. Ken, where you at, love?
Hi, Ken.
Ladies,
Why is it
how are you?
messing with it, Aaliyah?
Wait, hey Ken, how you doing today?
Hey, beautiful ladies, how are you all?
You are fantastic playing with the screen.
Yes, we're blessed. We're blessed. We are so blessed. I'm glad to have you here today.
It's an absolute honor to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. We
Yes.
appreciate when people want to come on and join us.
Absolutely. So, Ken, like I said, since we got a guest, I got to put you in the hot seat today.
Oh, here we go.
I got to put you in. I got to do it. I got to do it.
What are we talking about, ladies?
I'm gonna take it. Like I said, I'm gonna take it easy. It's so easy. Every guest we have and everything. We don't go too hard on our guests.
Don't go too hard on. We do it.
Well, I'm here for it.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. You're
blast.
gonna love it. You're gonna have fun.
Okay.
It's all in fun. It's all in love, and it's all in keeping people. It's in keeping people. Keeping people up on their up and up. They, the game. They little 1-2.
I get it.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
So, do you think that we're conditioned to associate love with struggle? How you feel about that?
Wow.
I know.
Right out the gate.
Huh? Okay.
Yes, right out the gate.
Simple answer, no. I don't think we're conditioned to associate love with struggle.
You don't?
I think that when it comes to love, we as human beings, I'm not going to say men or women, okay? I'm just going to say we as human beings tend to focus on the fear of loss of love.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to agree with that.
I would agree with
So a lot of times love is so hard to find, and then when we find it, we get focused on not wanting to lose it.
Right.
And a lot of times that's detrimental to the relationship.
Oh, yes.
that. Mhm.
Absolutely.
I
I couldn't agree with you more on that one right there. Everything. So, all right. So, is chasing someone who doesn't want us a form of self-sabotage? Do you think?
Wow. You guys are coming with it like immediately.
I'm
Okay.
You
said this was going to be easy.
Asking the questions, we're gonna throw them out there. Yeah,
It is unfiltered. It's unfiltered.
unfiltered. But you got to be true. Okay. Have you been in a situation like that? Where you chase somebody too long and dating? The question would be: have you been in a situation where somebody didn't want you and you couldn't leave them alone?
Right.
Oh wow. Personally?
Yeah, personally.
I can't say that I've been in a situation where a person didn't want me and I couldn't leave them alone. I can't say personally, but I can speak to it.
Okay, and how would you speak to it? What would you say?
When it comes to that situation, someone doesn't want you, but you can't leave them alone. Okay. Are we talking about a stalker situation? We talking about
not necessarily like a stalker, but like you just, I don't know, like you just couldn't I'm not gonna say stalker, but you couldn't, just stop.
I guess what I'm
talking to them.
asking is, are we talking about somebody someone is trying to get to know?
Yeah, like you're trying to
Yeah.
get to know somebody and they're giving you this, you can tell when somebody is into you, and you can tell when you're trying too hard.
Absolutely.
Like you work too
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I think it goes both ways. It depends on the situation. But let's say, for example, okay, you meet someone, you exchange information. And I'm not talking about an Instagram account, so you can DM me, or a Facebook account, which is less likely to be given out. But let's say you exchange contact information, and you guys are trying to get to know one another. And in that process, you find out, hey, I'm not fucking with this person. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So I think it's case by case. So if this person is still trying to get to know the person that's not interested in them, and if you're asking me, I guess you want the male point of view. This female is not interested in the male.
Absolutely.
Okay. In the female. So, okay. So she gave him her contact information. And at some point in the conversation, she decided that I don't want to deal with you no more. Like, stop contacting me. There's either a breakdown in the communication, or there's some ego involved.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Now, from a man's point of view, if I got your contact information and I'm trying to date you, but you are giving me the cold shoulder, the only reason I'm going to continue to try to date you is because you have either communicated to me verbally or through your body language that you are interested in me. Or there's a breakdown in my comprehension if you're telling me you do not want to date me.
Now, see, that's the thing. So what if somebody gives you the body language in the beginning that, yeah, I'm feeling you, and then it shifts, and now this person is showing you behaviors of like, I ain't really with it like I was with it.
Because I have had that before where, you show interest in someone, and then now all of a sudden, then it's like you confusion, like you confusing me, like you're not talking to me anymore, or you're not
ghosting me. Text messages.
Right. So you're showing me a different side.
You got ghosted. You got ghosted.
Right. I don't like the word. I hate that word. But I think it's more like, a person kind of letting you know, hey, this is I ain't feeling you like I used to feel you, or I'm not where I was with you now anymore. But then
I understand what you're saying.
What causes that breakdown? What causes the breakdown?
Well, from a man's point of view, okay, there was something that sparked the interest. Right? And when you're getting to know someone, and nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? You're getting to know someone, it's very easy to say something or show a side of yourself that another person might not like. All right.
Right.
So it's like, okay, what did I do that turned them off? You feel me? And I want them to understand that that's not the totality of who I am.
Right.
You feel me? Like, so dating is such a touch and go.
It's a hard
yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, so it's like you got to do everything
games.
right.
People be playing games.
People be playing games and not stating their true intentions and everything from the beginning. That's why communication.
So Aaliyah, have you ever been in an experience like where you felt like you was doing something and a person showed interest and then they fell back and it just seemed like they wasn't interested no more?
Oh, absolutely. I've been a victim of it, and then I ain't gonna lie, I've probably even done it before. So I've definitely been a victim of it. Definitely, someone showed interest in me, and then like it was what it was. I was trying to get to know the person, and then then all of a sudden, boom, I ain't hearing from you anymore.
I think, let me just say this, and this is what I feel sometimes happens. I think that a man or a woman going into something, when you meet somebody and you're feeling them out, I think you already kind of know if that's going to be somebody you really going to stick with or you're not going to stick with.
Yeah.
I think there are behaviors that you see and you'll say, okay, well, no, it's not that. And then you end up getting caught into that. And now you're doing the chasing and the running because it's always the rush in the beginning. The rush is always at that front start. And then you cross-contaminate that, throwing a little sex in there. And now you got a bigger headache because now the disappearing act starts. Oh, I'm here today, I'm going tomorrow. I'm around, I'm not around. Because now you see what I'm saying? You gave everything. You put everything, it's right there. So what's the chase now? Some people like the thrill of the chase.
Yes.
And when the chase is over, the thrill is gone.
Yeah. I would definitely have to agree with that as well. I mean, have you found yourself in a situation like that where someone showed interest in you and they felt bad? Yeah.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking Shelly. Or I'm just asking for it's okay. You can chime in, but I would like Shelly to answer that question.
That's not something that I think I'd be getting myself into because I'm really I read the room real quick. Like if something don't feel right to me, it just don't feel right. And I always say this: you don't force something together. So when it stops meshing, you already know in your heart that this ain't working because I'm fighting too hard for it. I shouldn't fight off the gate for something that ain't even meshed. You see what I'm saying? If somebody's calling me on the phone and I have to keep trying to dig for the conversation and struggle for stuff coming out of you, that's already a breakdown for me. So I already know that ain't for me. That ain't my action because I ain't gonna have no headache, baby.
So you vibe out. Yeah, it's about the vibe for you.
It's the vibe. If I don't feel it, like Sonya said, the ball can bounce on both sides of the court. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
No, I can't say I've been in that one before. I don't know about that one. I've been on all the other ones.
I think that us women, we do a lot of time choose the wrong people to like, and we know we shouldn't be, and we know we shouldn't be dealing with.
Well, let me answer your question.
We know we shouldn't be dealing with someone. Go ahead.
Let me ask both of you this question. One, Aaliyah, you can answer first, and then Ken can answer second. Why do we run away from the ones that really like us?
That's a really good question. That's why, because I definitely have. Go ahead, Ken.
Go ahead, Ken. You answer first because Aaliyah got to think about that one. She said, "I got to think about this."
I think it's fear. Like we have this perception in our minds of what we want in a relationship, right?
Right.
And then you actually get it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, am I ready for this? Am I the person that I'm going to have to be to sustain this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then again, the fear of loss comes in. Like, okay, I found my dream person. Like, what if they cheat on me?
Yeah.
Right.
Or what if they don't like me as much as I like them? Because everyone wants to be liked more than they like someone.
They like somebody. Thank you.
I'm not even going. I'm gonna be honest with you. That probably would have definitely been my answer right there because I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be straight up and keep it all the way real. Definitely is fear for me. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna be up straight. Like I said, I've been turning down. So I've turned down so many people who I probably shouldn't have turned down this year, but I've been through, when you've been through so much in your life with dealing with people who play games and who come in, my time has been wasted completely. I mean, I dated someone for a whole year and I was nothing but, confused. And I think in my head, I should have broke that shit off a long time ago. But you know what? I wanted what I wanted, and it ended up.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah, that's real. Like,
a
lot of people don't share stuff like that. But
right.
What made you give your time and attention to someone and be fearful of someone who met all the checked all the boxes, I should say?
Well, I'm not going. Well, I'm gonna say this. I haven't met really anyone. I've been more open, I'll say, lately, because I've been on dates I've been given more chances and opening up myself lately, but I still have not met anyone who has checked off all the boxes and
Wow.
and this time around, I'm not ignoring red flags.
Right.
In the beginning, and that was my problem. But before I was it was whatever, I was ignoring red flags, looking past certain things I should not have looked past. And now I'm ready for something real. So right. I'm not ignoring the bullshit anymore. And once you show me something, I'm not ignoring it.
That's who you are.
That's who you are. And I'm going with that. And
when people tell you who you are, who they are, believe it.
And that's kind of like where I'm at with my life. I just feel like I've poured into so many people, especially relationships. I pour into, and somebody that has dated me will know that I pour into people a lot of energy, a lot of my time, and my time is valuable. So when I'm pouring it into you and I'm giving it to you, that means I like you. That means I fuck with you the hard way. But I know I'm a Capricorn. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna pay attention. Now I'm probably like a Leah. I'm guarded. It's like I got these walls, and at the end of the day, it's like, do I want to take these walls down right now, or am I just comfortable with these walls?
Well, ladies, I want to know this from a female point of view.
Okay.
How much of your past do you feel like affects new relationships? Because I've heard both of you say you've given so much to past relationships, right?
Oh, yes.
And now when it comes to a new relationship, does that man have to pay for what those men in the past did to you?
Absolutely
and
not.
How does it affect? How does
Absolutely
it affect?
I don't hold anybody. I start everybody. For me, I start you off with a clean slate. I give you a chance. I start you off with a clean slate. I give you enough rope, and then I let you hang yourself.
I just don't throw it out there and say, where we going?
I let you hang yourself. I don't make anybody. I don't do that. I don't make anybody.
No, I'm not making anybody suffer for any pain or nothing. Aaron said things should be organic from the beginning.
I agree with that.
Sonia said, go ahead.
That's correct, Aaron.
I meet players, and I guess I'm getting back all that I gave in the past. I'm sure they were at least one or two that wanted something serious. I just wasn't there then, but now I want more, and players keep showing up. I will have to definitely agree with you on that. And then Aaron said, do you believe all the boxes can totally check in reality for every person who wants a relationship?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Let's put that back up there, because I think there's going to be, let me answer and then y'all can answer. I think for boxes check, right? There's this list that I have in my mind, my imaginary list,
Okay.
I'm looking for behaviors. I'm looking for things that pop out. I'm not looking for what's obvious, because obvious might look great to me. I might look and say, damn, this nigga is the one. He is giving. He's all the things I need him to be. But when I'm sitting back and I'm watching movement, that's what I'm looking at. I'm sitting back going, okay, let me peep it from this angle. Let me see what's going on the flip side. Let me see if you fascinated with just dating Shelly Live. Let me see if you just, if you're showing up for me. Let me see if, if my grass outside need edge and you bringing your edger. I'm sitting back, I'm watching, I'm paying attention. Now, I ain't saying you got to hold me down, because nobody do. But what I'm saying is I want to see the bare minimum. I want to see when you step into my world, what it look like and how it shifts around you. I'm paying attention. What I don't have time to do is waste time. So I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be the man and the woman, because if I got to be the man and the woman, I'm just going to be by my damn self. That's how I look at it.
Right.
Every day. So I'm looking at behaviors. When you talk in your conversation, how it shifts. When you talking to other people, do you spike? Do you get angry quick? Are you easy triggered? I'm looking for all of that. I'm paying attention to all them signs. I don't need somebody coming off holy, somebody coming off too strong. So I need you to be you. I need to see the ugly, the good, the bad. I need to see all of it, so I can say, I want to deal with this foolishness.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
I agree with that.
I totally agree with that. That's for me. I'm looking for behaviors. Like I said, I'm looking to see the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm paying attention to you, the real you, and everything. That's me. That I know for me now, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. So
That's huge. Yeah.
Yes, I know what I want now. So, and I'm not about to settle for. I'm not settling anymore because
Right.
I
Sonya said
think
can't hit the
I
good.
think I want someone who is comfortable being themselves around me.
yes, absolutely,
And I want to be comfortable being myself around you because
absolutely,
Right.
someone can check all the boxes.
Mhm.
And yes, to answer the question, I do believe someone can check all the boxes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that that's the person you're supposed to be with just because they
Right.
check all the
Amen.
boxes.
Amen.
Right.
I definitely agree
So
with that.
I want you to feel completely comfortable being your 100% self.
Right.
And I want to
Absolutely.
feel 100% comfortable being myself around you.
Absolutely.
Around you. Right.
Around you, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Sameen said, what are the deal breakers?
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Woo.
What are the deal breakers?
Now, that's a lot to unpack for me.
That is yeah, that's a right.
What are and that's a question. Ken, what are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me, I don't like emotional games. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I just stated that I want somebody to be themselves, but don't play games with me.
Right. Right.
You know what
Right.
I mean? First of all, I'm too intelligent for it. Like I see it coming.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, it's like it's insulting, really.
Yes.
You know, so
It is.
that's a huge deal breaker for me. Like you can be yourself. Like
Right.
honesty is huge to me. Just be who you are. I promise you I'm not gonna stop fucking with you because you're a human being. Like nobody's perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like fake people. I don't like emotional games and crazy. Gotta throw that one out there.
Oh
You
yes.
crazy?
Oh yeah. Now, especially nowadays.
Real
Nowadays,
I'm out of there.
Yeah. Aaliyah, what's your deal breaker?
Yes, I have to mimic some of what Ken said. It's like be who you are. I don't play games. It's like I'm tired of people putting on this facade. You trying to be something that you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And coming in with the big ego, like every woman, like you can pull everything and everyone. And definitely crazy and crazy.
The crazy.
I'm sorry, because nowadays, you really have to be careful. You don't know who gonna turn on. You don't know who gonna. 1 minute you could be calm, and next minute you can turn on somebody. They turn on you real quick. Yeah. So oh my goodness. So I have to mimic a lot of what you said, Ken, when you said that, because the whole playing of the games. I'm not here for it. We too grown for that. So.
And Ken's right when he said that too about people got to be able to be themselves around people. Right. If I gotta always wake up and not have no bad day, and I gotta put on makeup every time you see me, right? And I gotta be dressed in a gown looking like a prima donna, that ain't who I am in my house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all that for nobody. And if I can't walk around you looking crazy, then I can't walk around you.
Then I can't walk around you, right? If you got a problem with the stretch marks on my body, or you got a problem with me wearing my bonnet, or if you got a problem with nobody has time for all that craziness.
I can't tiptoe around life at my age. That's crazy. Right. I'm not doing it for nobody. Right. Not right now. No.
Right.
She said, "What kind of emotional game examples?" Ken, she's talking to you.
Yes.
All right. So, I mean, when I say emotional games, I mean it's like doing things and saying things to get a reaction, just to get a reaction. I mean, or to see if, I'm still interested in you, or this person still loves you. In a relationship, it's not candy canes and roses every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think we all are old enough to know that that's not the case in every relationship every day. But I guess it's doing things to get attention, or playing little games to see if this person is going to do a certain thing or behave a certain way or say a certain thing. Those things are really just insulting. Like it's a real turnoff and a deal breaker. Just be honest. If you're feeling a certain type of way, communicate. Right. Let's talk about it.
That's one thing a lot of people don't do. when they feel a certain way.
Communication is key.
Yes.
Yeah.
But listen to this though. What about when you're communicating? Now, I think I'm a good communicator. Like I'm gonna tell you right off the beginning. I'm gonna say, hey, you know, I'm not feeling that. You know, I don't like this. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm probably gonna tell you twice before I back the fuck away. I'll be like, hey, you know, I don't like that. Can we work on, you know, can we talk about this? And I'm a communicator. I'm gonna talk about some shit first before I pull the car, because I'm a Capricorn. I tell people this every time they walk into a relationship with me. I'm like, look, I'm a Capricorn first. My behavior is I don't stick around to figure out the whys. I just be like, I'm gone. I'm out. I don't want to do that. I don't have to do a lot.
So you're a runner.
I have options. I got too many goddamn options. That's the problem. So if I have options and you're stepping to me, your A game need to be on point, because I'm not going to sit here and be trying to figure out your life, your movement, why you don't want to be here, why you doing this texting, why you crying. I'm not going to do that. So if I'm telling you, I don't like this, and then you deflect on me and make me have to question what I'm doing, then I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna let you have the runway, because obviously I ain't made to be on the show with you. I'm not doing that.
Completely right.
You got your track shoes on.
Right. Or what I have a problem with is when you try to communicate with someone how you feel, and then they be on the defense and everything.
Jump right into defense mode.
Jump right into defense mode and everything and stuff like that. Because if I can't have a conversation with you and tell you how I really feel, then what are we doing? What are we doing here? You know, you can't be quick to be so defensive because someone wants to talk to you and tell you how they feel and everything. That's what I find a lot of too. You know, people do that. So yeah, that's a lot too. It's funny because it's crazy, because it's the ones with the most genuine hearts and everything. I feel like we're the ones that get taken advantage of the most, and people play. That's the ones who get played the most.
When they know you're a giver, and then you got a good heart and your heart comes from a better place, people start deflecting. And like a lot of times I'll meet guys, they'll meet me, and I meet, that's why I don't really do online dating, and I don't really try to fuck with people on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, because first I got to get them out that image of that's Shelly Live. I like Shelly Live. My name is not Shelly Live. That's the first thing. That's not my name.
She got a lot going on, y'all.
Right.
You might like my content. You might be in love with just the vibe of me and my energy and what I bring on the floor. But you got to know me outside of that. So I can pick up real quick when somebody's in my ambiance what they really like. Because first of all, I have given people opportunities, and I'll say, okay, they'll say, hey, can I get your number? I'll give them my number, but they'll still DM me. And I had to tell a dude that some weeks back. I said, you do know you got my number, right? Why are we DMing? Like, what are we doing? I don't be on Facebook just in my inbox all the time. My inbox is crowded. I'm not finna look through all the messages to find out what you're saying on today. So he was like, oh yeah, you're right. But then he did that behavior conversation. I said, hey, I don't like that. Like, I don't know what this is, but I ain't feeling it.
That's a signal though.
Right.
It's like a lot of times, and for guys, we're visual. As a matter of fact, the levels of attraction are different for men and women. I know you know this.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Absolutely.
So for men, first it's physical.
Yep.
Then it's mental.
Yep.
Then it's emotional. Then it's spiritual.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely.
I agree with that.
For women, it is mental, then emotional, then physical, then spiritual.
Don't be trying to preach.
I was just saying. And like, so for the example that you just mentioned, right? Right? So he's on your Instagram, obviously, or your Facebook. He's DMing you. He's looking at your pictures. He's falling in love with the physical. Now, I don't know this man, so I ain't trying to talk about him. This is just my perception of what you shared with me.
That's what I just shared with you.
All right. So, I mean, he's falling in love with the physical, and immediately the knee-jerk reaction is DM you. You know what I mean? Just to kind of gauge whether or not you're into me just as much as I'm into you. Now, the flip side of that is you're not on his Instagram page. You're not looking at his pictures and see what his lifestyle is like. You just get a DM.
Right.
You feel me? And it's like, okay, so I'm not feeling what you're feeling. And that's one of the reasons why you end up chasing someone who don't want you. you falling in love with a perception or image that you see online. And you said yourself, I'm not Shelly Live. My name is not Shelly Live.
Not Shelly Live.
Like you're a whole person out here. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
a whole person out here with real life shit
Right.
going on.
and he could have just used the phone number to find out who Shelly Live really is.
Absolutely.
But- and
Absolutely.
I'm not targeting
Absolutely.
this gentleman, but again, I don't know him. You know what I mean? I don't know what the situation was, and I don't know how it came to be. But the topic is, why do we chase the ones who don't want us?
Right.
And you don't know him, so you don't know if you want him or not. You know what I mean?
no,
He
I
might
did- I
have
did
some
that one.
characteristics
I
and
did talk
qualities
to
that you
I
really
talked-
like.
I tried. I was like, you know, but I can tell when I talk to somebody on the phone if I'm going to be into them just for the phone conversation. I don't want to fish for conversation. If I'm fishing for the conversation on the phone, I'm a fish when I'm in front of you.
Right.
Well, how much does nervousness come into effect?
But if I go on 2-3 dates when you still nervous, something ain't right. Now I ain't making that.
But you said the phone, though. You said the phone. I mean, Shelly,
so I can be on the
Shelly
phone.
Live. Hold on. You're a very beautiful woman. Okay.
Thank you.
So if a man approaches you and you decide to give him your number, okay, and he calls you, and he may not be as confident as some of the men that you run into, all right, but he's just excited that you gave him the number. Like, what if he's just nervous on that first call?
What about the third call?
I mean, I can understand. I can understand
So
where you're coming. I can understand where you're coming from with that, Ken, because I've heard that too. Like, I look at from your point of view. I can understand some people can be nervous at first, but I do feel like the more we talk and the more we go out, I feel like the less, you know, the nerves should kind of comfort you should be like. So, but I do get what you're saying, though.
No, I feel you. Like, you got to let your personality come out. I want someone to know who I am immediately. And if you ain't fucking with that, then we don't need to keep doing this.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
not everyone
exactly.
feels
There it
that
is.
way.
There it is.
But not everybody feels that way.
I feel like once I mean, I can't keep doing the same cycle. Like, I don't like dead air on a conversation. Like, it's like sitting at a table on dinner with somebody and they keep looking at their phone and they ain't talking to you, because that means they have to. That's boring. If I'm on a date and I'm in my phone, I'm not feeling you at all.
Exactly.
That's a red flag.
That is a red flag.
I might pee on your ass.
That's a red flag. And that's a red flag completely. Because you shouldn't always.
I'm gonna read some of these comments.
Your attention needs to be to the person who you're on a date with, and you should be trying to get to know the person you're dating with. If you're always on your phone, then you doing something
100%.
else.
Date your phone. Samin said, I'm going to read some of these things. Samin said, being defensive while you're trying to communicate your feelings is a sign of narcissism. But
Amen. Amen on that one. Aaron said, what you suit into the relationship and each other is what you get out of each other, period.
Absolutely.
Facts. Yeah.
She said, all right, Ken, you breaking it down. Can't we brought Ken in the middle?
I appreciate that.
Cam says social media done fucked the game up.
I agree with that.
I mean, I agree with that. I agree with
that. Yeah.
Shelly, you crazy. What about the third call?
What about the third call?
I do not like, I'm the worst person. First of all, I don't like texting. Texting is not my thing. I'd rather somebody call me because I don't like the text. I will tell you this.
That's a great topic.
When you start talking to me, I'd be like, look, I ain't finna text you the whole relationship. I'm not finna get to know you.
Certain things should not be texted. It needs to be communicated over the phone. Certain things should not be texted.
Personally, I feel like the best way to get to know somebody is in person.
What?
Like, I don't even really want to talk to you on the phone. Like, I want to sit down and talk to you face to face.
Absolutely.
Because we communicate in more ways than just verbally. Like, and to go back to the topic, you know, why do we chase the ones who don't want us? Sometimes the nonverbal communication is telling me you want me, but verbally, you know, you saying I don't want you.
Saying I don't want you.
Right. Absolutely.
Or vice versa. Like, I might just need to get my brakes fixed from a female point of view. So I'm telling you I fuck with you.
And I need my brakes.
My body language is saying, I don't fuck with you.
I'm not doing none of that shit.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that though either. So
I don't even require people to fix shit. I just be like, if you come see some shit, like, this is the thing. Like, this is how I rock. If I rock with you, I rock with you. And if I invite you to my house, I really fuck with you. But when you done came about 2-3 times and you still here and you still acting like you don't know where you at, then you ain't supposed to be here. You need to go on about your business, because I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna keep making drinks. I'm not gonna keep going to get breads and blankets and sheets and towels. Nigga, you know where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you have a way of making people feel comfortable, right?
And Leah knows, she fucks with me. I'd be like, girl, I'm not gonna keep picking up shit now. You better go ahead and make yourself home.
Right.
A lot of men don't know when a female is communicating to them that they like them.
Really?
I make it known. The niggas
really?
they know. They know I like.
I mean,
I make it known pretty much if I'm feeling you. I do. If I'm feeling you.
I mean,
they don't know.
From a female perspective, you feel like you're making it known. Like Shelly Live just said, if I invite you to my house, I like you. But that man might not be thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she invited me over, but I don't really know how she feels.
Do you know how hard it is to get in my house as a man?
But if I just met you and I'm trying to get to know you, I don't know how hard it is to get in your house.
Right. You take it to the front door, you doing
I get it, Ken, and I get it. I mean, so you good point.
Because I don't like people in my house.
Because men have had different experiences with different women. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced women that are like me over immediately.
But, no, don't do that. See, you got to make
But it might exactly. So you're the type of person that won't do that. But we've run into women that will do that. But that don't mean she's trying to give it up tonight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna hit that pussy tonight.
That's
you can't. I'm so cut and dry. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell the nigga I like him. I'm gonna tell him he gonna know that I like him. I'm gonna let him know that I like him. When I'm finna give him the pussy, he might even have to ask for it. I've been and took hints from him. That's how serious.
Yeah.
You gonna know right from the gate. Oh, she fucked with me like that.
Right. I'm gonna be all. I'm very physical. I'm probably gonna be all up on you.
You gonna know.
You gonna definitely know when I'm feeling you. And I'm ready to give it up.
I guess what I'm asking you, ladies, is what if he doesn't read that the way that you're sending it? Like, are you done with
retarded.
him? Right. That's what I want.
No, if you take the dick and he don't know, then he's retarded.
Right.
I'm telling you,
listen,
I'm touching on you, I'm feeling it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You know when somebody's feeling you. But Sonya said, how is that, Ken, that a man don't know?
Please tell me, Sonya.
Right.
Listen, I'm speaking about the more subtle actions. Like a slight touch, you know what I mean? I'm calling you in the middle of the day, or I'm texting you in the middle of the day. Not what these ladies are saying. Like, if you take the dick, Shelly Live, and Leah, if you all over it, man, like, But a lot of men don't pay attention to the more subtle emotional affections, like, across the room. And I've never met you. We've never had a conversation, just a glance. You know what I mean? Or it's not like a woman's gonna be like, "Yeah, come talk to me because I'm interested in you.
Yeah,
come talk to me."
I get
a lot
you.
of men miss the cues.
Yes,
you know what I mean? That's what
because I'm not gonna lie, I am a tough cookie to crack too. I'm a tough cookie to crack. So like, I am. So I feel you. I feel you when I say that. But when I like you, you definitely you're gonna know that I like you.
Ain't no mystery.
Have anybody ever had like a lowest or most embarrassing like kind of chasing moment they'd like to share?
Like chasing somebody?
Lowest or chasing some moment? Yeah.
Man.
See, chasing is a hard word for me because I don't really like chasing people. So
I don't.
Yeah, chasing is tough.
It's kind of maybe like I might do 2-3 calls. Like if I like somebody and I feel like they liking me, I might call about 2 times. After the third time, I'm probably gonna be like, if I don't get no if I'm not getting something in receiving and then nothing don't feel like it's coming back, I'm not gonna sit there and keep coming. No, I'm not doing that to myself.
Definitely not chasing. I feel the same way. Yeah, if I feel like I pick up and I initiate and call you, and you're not reciprocating the same energy, I'm gonna probably just take the hint that you're not interested, and I'm gonna leave you the hell alone. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna run you down. I'm not chasing you at all.
Aaron said, if you don't know, his ass is slow. I mean, for real, you gotta think about it. Like if you really, a man comes to your house. Now, first of all, like I said, if you know me, you know me. Like I have friends that are my friends that just come over here and they're just my friend. But if I'm feeling you, it's a different kind of movement going on here. When you walk in the door, nigga, I'm on you. I'm like, nigga.
I mean, Inviting a nigga over.
I mean, my thing is this: when you get an invitation to the house, that's big. When you get that's big. When you get an invitation to the house, that's big because ain't nobody and ain't no woman inviting you to the house, and if they not feeling you, you're not coming up in my space.
Not no real woman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if I invite you to my house, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, I'm feeling you.
I was speaking more so to someone approaching you to get to know you. Now, clearly, if you invite me over to the house, I'm only coming over to smash. Like I already know what's happening, unless it's like, okay, come over for dinner or something like that. But still, I'm assuming that that's implied. You feel me? So I'm not speaking about inviting you to the house. I use that as an example, and maybe that was a bad example. But I'm speaking more so to whether or not to approach this woman or the first conversation. Because Shelly, you said by the third conversation, you know what I mean? Like,
I left the building.
There's no invite. There hasn't been a lot of talking because maybe he was nervous or you were nervous or whatever the situation. And I'm not saying you, but just a female in general. But how do you know that this person really likes you? And I guess you can tell by the fact that they continue to talk to you.
The signs, it's signs. The signs for me.
And I'm just throwing it out there, ladies. I'm not saying that
I
doesn't know.
I feel you. I get you. Well, let me read back to some of the comments. I'm gonna go back up. Sameen said, I don't chase. Sonia said, I don't chase. And Aunt said, it was 2 years before Elliot came to my house. Hey.
Exactly. See, like different women are different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But did she like him the entire 2 years before he came to her house?
I'm
How
sure.
did he know that?
Hey, okay. I get it. And if Aaron says, if we blow up Aaron's comment, let me see. It was if I'm feeling you.
But where you at?
If I'm feeling you, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. If I'm feeling you and I like you, I'm only speaking for me. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Yeah, that's how you supposed to be. Hey, I like you. And then the person will say, well, I ain't liking you the same way.
Right.
That's easy for me to say. I'm not feeling you like that. I have to be attracted to your physical first. If I can't,
me too. It is physical for me first.
It has nothing to do with a man being super good looking. I'm attracted to features on a man. Like that's me. There's things that I just like on a man. And it could be the smallest, littlest thing. You'd be like, how the hell she even saw that? That's how I'm attracted. I'm not attracted to, oh, you this big cocky dude and that. I ain't into that. I'm into what I'm attracted to. And it has to be something that keeps my attention because I lose interest too quick. That's the problem. That's a big problem.
That's my problem too.
A lot like a man, Shelly Lie.
I might be a nigga though, for real. I might be a borderline nigga, y'all. Stop playing.
I don't. That's not much like a man because I lose interest quick too. I'm the same way. I'm attracted to features and everything, but you know, if you can't carry on, if you can't carry on a certain conversation and you know, just you acting all big and everything, you know, that's stuff like that is a turn off for me as well. So.
Yeah, I like the cuddle. I like the cuddling thing and watching TVs and sniffing on somebody's neck. Connie, that's the best feeling in the world to me.
Yes, it is.
So what are these features? What are these features?
It could be, you know, they line up their mustache.
Well, yeah, you know, nice haircut, nice beard, clean beard, and everything. Just certain stuff like that.
And I like it.
You have to be clean and on point. You mean too?
Yeah. And you gotta have a little swag. You have a little. I'm a swaggy girl. Y'all been out with me. I like swag. You gotta have swag to rock with me. Right. So I'm a whole vibe by myself. So you gotta be able to, you know, that might be the storm. They might be my calm, but we gotta balance that out. You know what I mean?
I see.
You can sit back and say that motherfucker's crazy. That's what she do. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that, you probably can't be with me no way.
That's what I'm saying.
I just gotta know this. I gotta know.
Okay.
Have you ever chased somebody that didn't want you?
No, I ain't experienced that yet. I don't know what that looks like yet. I ain't got that part.
What about you, Leah?
That's what I'm saying. Chase, no. I'm not.
You never chased nobody.
I've never chased anybody that.
Chase is a big word. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is.
It's like you running down somebody. I don't
feel as though I chased anybody who didn't.
Maybe in high school I did. Like in high school, you know, I wasn't as.
That's a little different though. You're in high school. That's a little different.
You know, as a grown ass woman, when I realized I was a force, I was like, "Fuck that."
Right.
Girl, you got good genes. You know. He did. My dad said, girl, you a pretty girl. You got good genes. Get out here and show him what you know. So I learned how, I became who I was just being that girl. And I got brothers, my brothers was like, girl, you work your dick, you work your hand. I grew up in an era where, bosses was bosses. And, I was the boss bitch on the scene. So I don't know how to fall back and be the shadow of nobody. I can't shadow nobody. You got to match my shine and just walk with me.
I agree with that.
I think most people don't factor in this very important factor. Women possess the first right of refusal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So women get a lot of attention from a lot of men, but ultimately it's up to you to decide who you're gonna get a pussy to.
Hey, amen.
What?
I mean, and assuming that the pussy comes with your time, your energy, your attention, and all of that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the man who decides who he's going to commit to.
Absolutely.
You
said a mouthful.
And, and that lasts a lot longer than the first right of refusal. All right.
Yeah.
So,
I think you're right on. You are right on that one. I agree.
So how has that affected, that simple fact affected who you chase?
See, well, I don't know. I don't know. Like I can't.
Where
do you go?
Come back.
Where you go? Where do you go?
I got a phone call that interrupted. My bad.
You're right. The man ultimately picks who he's going to commit to.
Mm-hmm.
That goes back to the topic of why do we chase the ones that don't want us? When you are with a man long enough and there's nothing happening, you already know that he's not committing to you. Right. So you need to figure out why you're there. Now, I can speak of a situation that I was recently in, and I felt like that. I felt like, you know what? I don't know. It was something that just kept not ticking in my head. So if it don't feel right after a while, if, like I say, behaviors, I watch behaviors, I read the room, I read the signs. Right. What I won't do though is play the game. You know them games you're talking about? When I feel like I'm the cat chasing them out, I'm too old for that. So it's either this or it's not. I know me, and I know how to check out of stuff. Like I just check out mentally. I just shut it down in my head. Okay, it ain't there. That ain't happening. This ain't what it is. And I know how to press forward. I'm not the chick that's going to come back and be like, well, that's not who I am. I'm not doing no public displays of crazy. I'm not acting like I'm running behind you. Right. That's chasing somebody. I will shut some shit down and be like, okay, that just wasn't for me. However, it hurt, sting, bruise, whatever. It just wasn't for me. Right. And
even after you gave it up to him?
I ain't say the dick was bad. And I just said I just moved out the picture. That's all.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't saying the dick was bad. I'm just saying I just backed away from it because I felt like it was something. It was, when there's something that's not going together. That's what I said. Something's not.
That's
you don't force something together that's fixed, baby. If it's supposed to mesh, it's gonna slide. You ain't gonna do too much bumping. When I'm bumping too much, that means something's not right with the picture that I'm in. Right. And I just remove myself from the picture. What I have learned to do in growing, because back in the day, I would have been the bitch knocking at your door. When I got older, I was like, I'm not running down no nigga. It's too many of them out here.
Okay,
that's
so
insanity.
What would you say to the younger generation then? The younger female.
No nigga.
Right.
Do not run after nobody.
And there is a such thing too, is you staying, because I was in this situation too. Don't stay longer than you should stay. Please don't stay longer than you should stay. People get into things with people and then they don't, it's like what you said, go back in the beginning. They stay longer trying to get trying to change people's minds and everything. If you like I said, if someone wants you, they're gonna show you that they want you. Mm-hmm. If they don't, then.
But I mean, what if they? But Aaliyah, and I hear what you're saying. Okay. Trust me, I do. But like, what if they really do want you, and it's just a period of time there? Let's say it's 2 weeks. Let's say it's 2 months. Mm-hmm. They're not giving you that attention that you desire, and in that 2 month time frame, I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. Yeah. You have a girls' night out with Shelly Live. Mm-hmm.
You done been there, done that. You was out with me this week.
You go out.
I roll.
you go out, right? And you're getting all this attention from other men
Okay.
that are not your man. You know what I mean? And he could be fatigued. He could be stressed out at work. He could be stressed out with life because life is life. But you're getting all this attention that you crave, right? How does that affect whether or not you remain in that relationship? Because you entered into this relationship for a reason. You know what I mean? You decided that you're going to be with this person for a reason. You know? So how does that affect whether or not you stay in a relationship?
Okay, you said 2 months.
Right. You said 2 months.
Well, I mean 2 weeks, 2 days.
We ain't nobody having a relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say that's too soon for
maybe 5 months, 6 months. You probably could be like, okay, you know.
Yeah, you should probably
not
know
in it for 2 months, but I'm saying like you are in a relationship. Let's say it's a 5-year relationship.
Okay.
And for 2 months, this person has not been giving you the attention that you're accustomed to getting from this person.
Then we have a conversation again.
Right. I would think at that point we would need to have some type of conversation of like, what are we doing here? Are you know, like I said, 5 or 6 months in, I would think you would know whether or not this is the person
you rock with.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad day and I'm going through some changes and things, I'm not leaving nobody because they got things going on. That's not how I get down. When I'm with you, I'm with you the heart.
As long as you communicate, communicate. I got some things going on and everything, but because some people don't communicate that, and then they be shut down, and they be shutting down, and they be leaving you confused. Like, oh hey, like it's like I did something to you. It's like got you thinking, what the hell did I do? You know?
Right. I don't want to think it's me. If you have an issue, say, hey, I got an issue. I can respect somebody. Even if somebody say to me, hey, you know, I got some shit going on. I got to fall back for a minute. I can respect that. Right. But what I'm not going to do is sit around and just wait for you to just.
Yeah, I'm not going to be.
You can't start somewhere and change the narrative in the middle. You can't. I don't need somebody to validate me. I don't need somebody to tell me who I am. I know who I am. But at the end of the day, women yearn. We yearn for a certain kind of touch, a certain kind of affection. So when you just lose it, and you got 100 people out there giving it to you, what you gonna do? You gonna embrace? You gonna be like, this is great out here. Let me just jump off this train and let the train keep going. Because
so you ain't gonna jump off immediately.
Now I might take a little
turn around.
It might take me a little minute. I might be like,
okay. All right. That's refreshing to hear.
All right, y'all. We got I got a game for us to play and everything. I got a game for us to play today. You know, since Ken's coming on, I said we're gonna play a game with you today.
Okay, what we got?
This game is called Love.
I want you to know I'm scared, but go ahead.
You know she's coming with something crazy, right?
Right. Let me take a drink to that. Hold on.
Hey, take your drink.
That look like Hennessy and that or cognac or Bert. What you?
That's what I'm saying. What you sipping on?
That's Crown Marquis.
Okay.
If you haven't tried it,
I knew it was Crown.
Very smooth.
But the name of this game is called Love or Delusion.
Oh shit!
Let me take another drink.
Okay, let me get the crack.
Woo! And everybody in the comments, you know what you have to do. I need you to play this game along with us. I need you to comment love or delusion. I'm gonna give you some scenarios, and you're gonna tell me either love or delusion, and you will not skip. You will not be allowed to skip any questions. You will answer every question given to you, or every.
Let's do it.
All right. So scenario number 1, they haven't defined the relationship, but they always sleep over and cuddle after. Love or delusion?
Delusion.
That's definitely delusion. I mean, you haven't defined anything, but you listen. Cuddling after sex creates love.
Correct.
So when you cuddle after you have sex, that's going to create the emotional attachment, the love there. So yeah, that's delusion.
Yes, there's definitely delusion. And where you at in the comments, people, come on with us. Love or delusion. And number 2, they like, Sonia said delusional. Number 2, they like all my posts, never miss a story, but haven't texted me in 2 weeks. Love or delusion?
Delusion.
I gotta go with delusion.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta go with delusion there. Yeah.
Right.
If you love someone, you gotta text them.
Exactly. And you gonna make that's what I'm saying. And don't play the whole I can't, I don't have time. Every a text takes 2 seconds, and everybody always talking about hey, so busy.
She said number 2 is delusion. To me, number 2 is delusion.
Sonia said delusion. All right.
Delusion.
They said I don't want a relationship, but they just need time, right?
Delusion.
Definitely delusion. Where you getting questions from?
Right. They're all delusional.
Right.
That's why I said delusional. Aaron said delusion.
We never met in person, but we talk every night. It feels real.
Definitely delusion. You can't know someone if you never met in person.
That's what I said. Yeah.
That's insanity.
They said they see a future with me, but also said they're emotionally unavailable.
Delusion.
You throwing your game in the trash. Everything is delusional.
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. They post thirst traps right after we fight, but delusion. I know it's just how they go.
Delusion and emotional trauma.
Right. Toxic.
Emotional detachment.
Yeah. Run.
Right.
Run. Yeah.
I paid for the flights, the hotel, the dinners, but they said it's not about money.
Delusion.
Because
why are you paying?
Aaron said just freaking crazy.
Right.
She said, "Where's all the love?"
I know.
Where is the love question?
That's what I'm saying.
Where's the love?
I don't know why they didn't give me no love. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
that's why Shelly, we need to play your game too. Someone said they haven't introduced me to their friends, but they say they talk about me all the time. Of course, this.
Do I need to say it?
Delusion.
Okay, so here we're gonna do this real quick. It's called chase or chill. Chase or chill. Audience, chase or chill.
Chase or chill. Comment.
Chase or chill. They leave your text on red for 3 days. Chase or chill.
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 She said, what's love got to do with
it? What's love got to do with it? Should be the name of it. Right. She was right on that one.
Question number 2. They say, I'm not looking for anything serious right now.
Fall all the way back.
Oh, I'm falling all the way back. I'm chilling.
They confused. You said chase. You want to chase somebody that don't. Girl, what?
It depends on what you. It depends on what you looking for.
On that.
It depends on what you looking for.
Chill. Hey. Number 3. They only hit you up late at night. Chase or chill.
Chase.
Chill.
I'm not a roach. I'm not a roach.
No. You don't pick and choose. You don't get to pick and choose when you get to hit me up and you want to text me all later. No, I'm chilling.
I'm not a roach.
I'm chilling.
If you're looking for a forever person, chill on that.
Yeah, right. You can, that's not. They should have Sonya said I misunderstood. I bet you did because you said chase. I'm like,
chase. I was about to say right.
Okay, they flirt with you but date someone else. Chase or chill.
Chill
on that one. Aaron said, Sonya said chill. Aaron said chill. Then, okay, they keep giving mixed signals. Chase or chill?
Chill.
I mean, from a male point of view, females give mixed signals.
You think so?
Really?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
I'm not.
Come on, man. It depends on what you're looking for.
Next question.
Amina said chill. Sonya said chill.
Okay, question number 6. They say they just want to be friends, but act flirty. Chase or chill? I'm gonna chill on that.
I'm gonna chill on that because you playing games. You playing games. I'm chilling.
Now I know what Aaliyah's gonna say on this because this is her pet peeve. They cancel the plans at last minute every time. Chase or chill?
I'm falling back on that.
I'm falling back. You don't keep your word. You don't keep your word. You know how I feel about keeping your word. You know how I feel about keeping your word.
She'd be like, no, and hell no, y'all.
I'm good. Because 9 times out of 10, you done made plans with somebody else.
And you confused your plans.
Right.
That part. Y'all better stop playing with us. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? We grown.
Right.
But we are on our hour, y'all. Thank y'all for vibing with us as y'all always do. Ken, you've been a blast.
You have been amazing, sweetie. Thank you. You interviewed us and more than we interviewed you.
Yeah,
It was a fun, pleasing pleasure.
You know, look, don't run after people that don't want you. That's the moral of the story. If somebody show you signs, get the fuck away from them.
Right. Don't ignore the red flags in the beginning, y'all. That's what we do. We ignore the red flags.
When people tell you who they are, believe them.
That's who they are. And let me tell you something. Everybody, just because you're with somebody or you like somebody, it doesn't mean everybody's meant to date each other. That's the other thing people have to understand. Every time you meet somebody, you don't have to date them. Like I went out with Ken this weekend. We had a ball. We vibed. We had a great time. I don't think Ken want to date me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody that's around you in your ambiance, it don't mean that you want to go to bed with them and you want. Some people just like to die.
Sometimes
everybody that you're attracted to don't mean you're supposed to fuck them.
Okay. Now y'all, when y'all come out to this movie premiere on October 4th, now we finna be in this room acting a whole donkey. If you ain't never been out,
I'll be there.
We finna turn up, baby. So and the assignment, like understand it. Because I don't want nobody to be having feelings hurt. Like I'm putting it out there. It's like I done sold 2,500 tickets, y'all. It's a lot of people coming to this damn premiere. So we finna have a good goddamn time. That's what we finna do.
Please send me the info.
Sonia said, come back in. Nice time, y'all. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Anytime. Let me know, ladies. I had a great time.
You know, I'm gonna have you back again and everything.
Yeah, you gotta come back again. You gotta visit.
Come back again.
I'll make my schedule available to you ladies. I had a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim. You as I said, you're such a sweetheart. Yes. Well, that is our time. Thank you so much for tuning into Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. We enjoyed you all. Of course, we love you. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And go be a blessing to someone, y'all. Show each other love. Okay. All right. Well, we out of here, y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all be good, be great, be beautiful, be amazing, be wonderful. Love somebody, hug somebody.
Yes. All right. We out, y'all.
Like y'all always do the hard way. We love you. We out of here.
Yes. Bye.
Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this?
Oh my God, Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Everywhere. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, oh yeah. Grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning in.